Snap City. Narrowly avoided it in the morning. Now work is over. I'm gonna do this, too much sun over there. Do this lower back and shoulder and hip, glute, hamstring, feet, ankle routine. This comes from Foundation Training. It's a 12-minute video on YouTube. I used to follow this every day for about 50 days straight when I had really serious bad back pain. Dog's going off. And it totally rehabbed me, my back and my hips way stronger. Even my feet and my shoulders, I noticed, got way stronger from this. So today, I'm going to overload it for the first time with just a 20-pound vest and two 2.5-pound weights in my hands. So should be pretty tough. We'll see. Alright guys, I'll do a little voiceover here, but if you're really interested in this routine, just look up the original video, 12-minute foundation training. It's on YouTube, it should have a few million views, so pretty easy to find it. I'm very adapted to this routine. I've done it at least 100 times by now. I've memorized it for the most part, and I don't really get any benefit from it anymore. I don't really get like the nice pump in the low back, for instance. So I'm going to go ahead and use a weight from now on and kind of progressively overload it and use it as a warm-up for deadlifting days. Now my upper back is still a bit screwed up, so I can't pull too much. I'm only using light sandbags right now. Hopefully in a few weeks I should be fully healed and I'll be able to lift a lot more. Now, this routine is essentially a mobility routine that will give you just a huge pump in your back. You'll notice I'm doing a whole bunch of like isometric holds here at about 45 degrees or so. And this is going to decompress the spine with all these kind of arm movements in combination with, scooting the hips back and stretching the hamstrings and all that. So that's the reason why I rehabbed my back. It decompressed my spine as I was working all those spinal muscles and getting a nice, deep stretch in the hips there. Most of these movements are going to be partials. You'll notice here in a minute. Let's see. Well, maybe not here, but later on you'll notice when I'm doing the hip hinges, I'm not using a full range of motion. I'm not locking my hips out or fully extending my hips. I'm keeping it in a range where I can still feel a nice pump in my back. Okay, I want to keep the tension in my spine pretty much the entire time. Everything else is just stretching. Again, I use this as mobility and warm-up. Now, I used to use it as rehab when I was, in a lot of pain from back and hip injuries. Pretty much did this every day for 50 days or so. Maybe it was a little more than 50 days. And then eventually my pain just went away. It was pretty incredible. So if you're experiencing any kind of back pain, I highly recommend, excuse me while I stumble over my words, to look up that routine I was talking about. And just following it maybe every morning or every night or something, and just see how it feels. I thought it was really incredible. It's basically like modified yoga. And again, the focus is kind of just pump up the lower back and also decompress the spine and kind of move it in certain ways under tension that is very, very safe and rehabilitative. I think from here I'm going to go ahead and stop with this voiceover. Feel free to just skip ahead to the end where I have a few more comments. And if you're interested in this routine, just look it up on YouTube, 12-minute foundation training. I think it's got at least like 3 million views or something. And if you look in the comments section, it's got, everybody's talking about the results and how good they feel after and how it changed their lives, yada, yada, yada. It works. It definitely works. So give it a shot if you want. And that's about it, guys. Either, fast forward from here or skip ahead. Take it easy. there it is. Now, too much sunlight. Catch my breath. Huge pump in the spinal erectors, glutes, hamstrings working hard too. Back of the shoulders, also pretty good. Now, I dropped the weights at the end there because I was trying to do this little move where you're kind of in this prayer position and you want your forearms to be touching each other, but unfortunately with that weight vest, it was kind of obstructing my movement. So I couldn't quite get my forearms to touch. I think next time I'll just say screw it and keep the weights in my hands and do it like that. But yeah, there it is. And that's my warm-up before I start doing some sandbag lifts and carries. Whew, I'm pumped. Look at this. Look at that. What are you doing, man? You digging again? Huh? You digging again? Huh? Huh? You digging again? You digging again? Why you always digging? Why you always digging? Why you always digging, huh? Why you always digging? You crazy. You crazy. Where's the frisbee? There it is. I see your frisbee. I see your frisbee. Where is it? Go get it. Get it. Anyway, guys, I'll get the sandbags in a minute. I'm not going to film that one unless I do something crazy. Y'all take care.